All right, guys. So I think we got things going here. So here's what we had, man. The guys they actually ran. So we still got to get this right here cleared. If I can get this cleared and get my septic tank in, we can go ahead and move forward with my drives and walks. And the reason is the septic tank is going to go right here, guys. It's going to go right here, and it's got to go all the way to these field lines. So it's got to go out back over here. So we have an underground. We got an underground pipe that we got to run here. So we run that. We got a driveway that's coming over this way. So it's going this way and going out here. So, so it's gonna be buried under the driveway. So we want to get that in first. We want to get the septic tank in, and then we can go ahead and schedule the drives and walks. And so, but man, they ran. It's another thing. Man, I don't know if I did a video. I might have to go do the video on this right here, man. But those guys, man, ran the gas line straight through the field lines. And guys, you can look back there. You can see where I have you can actually see back there where I have my field line area. You got the test hole. I even split the property up. They might have took my silk fence down too, man. Why they did it, yeah, they took my silk fence on down. I actually had a silk fence. That is right there, man. They snatched all that down, man. So now we got to get that back up again because we're not going to be able to pass inspections. We're not going to be able to pass any more inspections until we get something up there to stabilize this right here. Jeez, and now, oh, man, I tell you what, man, these guys know how to muck up some stuff, don't they? So now we probably just need to extend the erosion control on down a little bit, but we got to come up. Ugh. It's always something to think about with these guys, man. These guys, well, it's always, well, I'm not going to even get on like that, man. The only problem I had when that guy came out here, I met the supervisor. The only problem I had is he was justifying why they did what they did. And one thing, man, that I can't stand more than anything is someone who tries to justify something that you just really can't justify. You can't justify I hate, guys, I hate when you don't own stuff. When you're not accountable. Accountability, man, I'll tell you what, man. Look at that. These guys just, oh my goodness, man. They run you can see where they came here and they ran their trucks and stuff right through my silk fence thing right there, man. Well, you can't make this up, man. You see this right here, we just gonna run over. You could have just took a little bit more time and went this way. This is what we're dealing with, guys. It's almost like you got to just be out here standing up. You got to have someone posted out here every time someone shows, and it's impossible to do this. But you got to have somebody posted up, standing here, waiting on everybody to come here and do work here to make sure that they don't mess it up or they don't muck things up, man, because they have in their mind how they want to do things, and they're going to do the easiest thing possible. They're not going to think through it. They're not going to say, well, you know something? This silk fence is here for a reason. They're not going to do that. They're going to just run straight through it, man, and they're going to, well, they'll take care of it. Every time stuff like this happens, I have to pay a guy to come out here and correct this. Because, guys, if you get an inspection, well, you're not going to get an inspection with erosion control problems. I can call in for an electrical final inspection, and when that guy get out here, he see this right here, he's gonna shut off he's gonna shut off all inspections, and he's gonna say, you know something? When you get that fixed, you can call your inspections in. So now you're holding me up. You're holding me up. What we're dealing with now is you're dealing with, well, that's another day, and these other days turn into other days, and then what ends up happening is it costs you more interest. I know I'm on my little rant, guys, but this is what you deal with when you out here building. And some people just think, well, some people don't even, this stuff don't even resonate with them. They don't see the big picture like some of these guys out here that's getting in the building. A lot of times they don't see all these little things that eats up your profit at the end. These are little things that eat up your profit. Let me try to calm down, guys. Get this thing back going again. Let me see. But guys, so we got the gas in. Now, it looked like we didn't have a problem with this right here. This right here, well, we still beat up my silk fence, but this is not bad, man. The power company came in, so we can kind of look at this. So you got to get that. Now, we didn't really need them in because our drives, we're not burying any power under concrete. So, but we needed to go ahead and get all the utility stuff in, guys. We had to get this stuff in. So, went on ahead and got him to get his stuff in, which is really good, guys. So he got his stuff right here. And there we go. So you want to see this, big bad boy sticking out. It's in a conduit, goes all the way around, looks like it goes around and goes to the transformer they got down there. So guys, you gotta be on top of these things, man. When you're dealing with power companies, utility service, guys, those guys are always going to be about 2 to 3 weeks out. So you have to be figuring out how you're actually scheduling your job site, guys, because those utility guys, they don't work for you. They don't work for you. You can't control them. They're going to do what they want to do, how they want to do it. And that's it. So you have no control. So some things you're just not going to have any control over those guys, man. And so you got to plan in advance when you're dealing with them, you know, because they'll take their time on you, man. They don't, you know, and some of those people that work in a lot of these big companies like the power companies and stuff like that, they're so disconnected from where their money actually coming from until they don't care. They don't care how you feel. They don't care if they get you on time. So we got this thing right here. He let us know our gas line here, so we don't be coming in. And we're gonna keep these flags here. So when these guys we do our drives and walks, they don't get that skid steer and go down too low, so they can see everything. I can't stand it in having all this trash here, guys. But I got to get all this other stuff done to get this trash out of here, man. This trash is about to drive me insane. So there's another thing, guys. There's no need to be calling, like, you don't just call people out here. So I already had this right here measured. So we already had these measured. I got a quote. I got that quoted already. There's no need to call my trim carpenter back out here. You don't just call subcontractors out here just to see them working or to see a bunch of trucks and cars out in front of the yard. Makes you feel good that you're getting things done. So that's not what you want to do, man. You want to call your subs to come back out when you got everything ready for them. Like, say, for instance, for my trim carpenter, my plumber got to come back out here and fix this right here. You got to move that over a little bit. That gas line, that gas key thing, got to move it over a little bit so we can hang this mantle. Yeah, it's just kind of sitting up here, guys. But that's what we want to do. So there's no need. But here's the thing: there's no need to call the plumber back out here until we get the cabinets and the countertops in. You see how this works? Because you don't want these subs to show up on your job site and they can't finish everything they need to finish. They would if you do stuff like that, builders, man, they're gonna stop wanting to come to your job site. If you don't pay them on time and you don't have things ready for them when they get there, they're gonna stop wanting to come to your job site because they know you ain't got it ready. But you want to make sure that everything is ready. You know, you sometimes you miss one or two little things that you could probably go to Home Depot or something and get it for them. But you want to make sure, for the most part, when they come, they can do everything that one time and be done with it. Yeah, that's what you want to make sure. So I want to make sure I got all my fixtures here. I sit them right in the area where they're supposed to go. Everything is here. The plumber, he can once he got everything here, we got our cabinets and our counters. And that's another thing, guys. You know, there's no need for me to call the trim carpenter out here. If I call the trim carpenter out here and the cabinets are not here, because the trim carpenter run all his stuff up to the cabinets. That's the name of the game. So, guys, there's an art and science to this scheduling, man. You got to make sure, guys, it looks a whole lot better in here, man. We got these ladybugs. Oh man, this right here, one was like covered with ladybugs, guys. But it was Asian ladybugs. But guys, it's just, you got to make sure you schedule your guys right. But the only thing we waiting on, guys, well, I can do the outside, but right now, like I said, my HVAC guy came in and did his thing. I don't typically want him to set his condenser units outside until we get our drives and walks in. And we're real close to getting our land. And really, I want the landscaper out here for him so we can do that. So that's the next thing, guys. Then, you know, you got to once you get your cabinets in, you get your appliances in, you get your floors in. So, you know, we got to be moving. Let me just push this thing right here. If it's not nailed in here, man, somebody gonna hit that thing and fall. We got our garage doors in. Guys, this is the time to make sure you look at your money, your budget, make sure all that stuff is working out the way you need it to work. You checking, making sure you're not going over. So these are the things that you got to do. So, geez, so to get out here and fix this silk fence. All right, guys, I know I went on a little rant, but once again, man, I struggle a lot, guys, when people don't like accountability. They justify things that are just not done correctly. So, you know, those are things that we got to get right. Guys, like, share, subscribe. Once again, this is the way.